I give up. It's so funky. How can it be this funky? Stop it. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. We are back with a PayPal request for my buddy Mike Cobb. Hello, Andrew. I had to share this amazing recent video of Gavin Harrison playing Pick Up the Pieces at a Zildjian event. So much great stuff in here. Gavin moves seamlessly from a supporting role when the other musicians are taking a solo into a mind-boggling chops showcase when it's his time to shine. Well, of course he does. He's Gavin Harrison. A few highlights for me include the little triplet figure that passes between the hi-hats and the kick, and snare drum early in the tune, a brief Jeff Porcaro quote near the midpoint, ooh,
talking dirty to me,
and even a novel use of footwear, you'll see. All of this while maintaining a mile-deep pocket. I know you just did another Gavin reaction that I requested, so I'll understand if you want to delay putting this one on the channel for a bit, but I couldn't wait any longer to share it with you. That's what she said, Mike. No, she doesn't. Enjoy, Mike Cobb. Mike Cobb, you've requested it. You've supported the channel. I'm going to get on it.
That's what she said?
Guys, before we get rolling on this one, remember original video links as always in the description of each of my videos. Please do go along, and in this case, you'll be supporting Zildjian. You should be subscribed anyway because you're going to be hip to any of the good stuff that they release, and everything will be quality, trust me. If you out there have a reaction request that you definitely want to guarantee gets on this channel, like Mike did for this one, the only way I can guarantee requests is via the PayPal link. I do also have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month, and through that you get access to the blocked videos. Remember guys, hit that subscribe and like button and leave a comment. It really helps me out. And if you would like to up your drumming game or perhaps start your drumming game, go pick up my 30-day free trial over at DRUMEO. Link in the description. 30 days completely free, risk-free. Check out the site, see what it's got to offer, and see if it's a good fit for you and your musical education. All right, let's go. This is one of the GOATs, Gavin Harrison. Pick Up the Pieces. Let's check it out. I'm excited. I'm excited. One of the best. Double stroke roll. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, I didn't see the rim clicks coming. How can it be this funky? Modulations. Okay, bit of Rosanna. Bit of Rosanna off the modulation. Oh, snare off. Back, snare back on. Stop it. Have mercy, Gavin. How's he going to remember the original? Yeah, anyway. I give up. Honestly, this guy is... I'm going to go back to 620. The final solo spot. There was a solo spot earlier on that was just crazy, but let's just go back and have another listen to this solo spot here. It's like trades. And what he does in those... What it's probably 2 bars. I wasn't really keeping track of how many bars it was. I think it was probably 2 bar trades. What he does with the time, with the rhythm, with the feel... Oh my God. Oh my God. here. Oh. Honestly, if Gavin Harrison is ever in your town, in your hometown with a group or doing a clinic, drop anything you are doing and go and see it. This must be the most... It's amazing to watch it here. It must be so beyond inspiring live. Just drop whatever you're doing. Grab a couple of friends and just say, let's go. Let's check it out. This is on a completely different level. This is just world class. Had a bunch of Gavin Harrison videos on the channel at this point. This one had a slightly different vibe. It felt like he was really having a lot of fun with it. I've seen, humor in him before, but, he's actually having a bit of fun on the stage and muting the drums with his foot. A walking advertisement to practice your rudiments. You like the flams, but also just the unison. Like, I talk a lot to students about, when we're playing our rock beats, one thing, how could I put this? Okay, so it can be very tricky when you get a student come in who has already been playing for quite a while, because sometimes their bad habits are quite ingrained and they've actually muscle memoried in bad habits. But, they can play. You can tell they can play straight away, but it's just not sounding, it's just not quite there. And one of the things that I'll always make them do is, they always get their nose a bit put out by this, but I'll take them back to like their rock beats. Like, for example, that beat Gavin went into at the end there. Just a nice, simple, moderate tempo, funk, pop, rock style beat. It's just that it sounds better than what we can play it. And this is what I'll do with students who can already play. Let's go back to beats you can already play comfortably, because they're going to be a good gauge and they're going to be good to look at with a magnifying glass. So we'll go back. We might play something like bunt, tat, bunt, bunt, tat, and then we'll record it. We'll record the student playing it. Typically what happens then is the student will listen back and go, oh, is that me? I'm like, yeah, that's you. And they're like, but it doesn't sound very good. Is it your phone? It's just like, now we're getting some progress, because then you can hear and you can go, hold on, my hi-hat hand and my foot, they were flamming, they weren't quite at the right time. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then I can hear that when I'm doing the backbeat, it's sort of together, but it's not quite. And it's like, yeah. And when I'm hitting my backbeat, I'm smacking my hi-hats a bit louder, and I'm like, mm-hmm. And then, penny drops. Now, I say this on a Gavin Harrison video because his fundamentals, yep, there was a lot of flash in there, sure, but his fundamentals are just mind-blowingly clean and good. And what is even more impressive about Gavin Harrison is that despite all the flash and despite all the technical, clearly a lot of technical proficiency, he doesn't sound stale. He doesn't sound sterile ever to me. He sounds funky. Now, that might not seem like a big deal. It might be like, well, yeah, of course he's funky. He's a great drummer. Yeah, I realize that. That's part of who Gavin is. We know him as a funky player as well as all the technical stuff, but it's quite, I won't go as far as to say unusual, but yeah, it is a little bit unusual, I think, for someone to be this technically advanced, but still have some grace in there. Man, he must have the most insane independence to be able to control each limb. It's almost like he's the puppet master, and he can just control every limb, and he's got like a fader on each limb, and he just is like a no filter from his brain and his musicality out to his limbs and his fingers and his muscles and tendons. It's just a work of art. Now, I might be going a bit overboard with my praise here, but honestly, this is just so freakishly good. And he is just one of these drummers where it's just, you cannot believe a human being can do this. And as I say, if he's ever in your hometown, if he's ever in my hometown, I'm there. I'm the first one to buy a ticket because this will be one of the best drummers you ever see live. That's how crazy it is. And my final thoughts on this one is I just wish more people knew about Gavin Harrison. I mean, I can see by the viewer numbers on my videos who likes who. Now, I get it. I get it. People who are really into John Bonham are going to watch the John Bonham videos. People who are really into Neil Peart are going to watch the Neil Peart videos. And so on and so on. People who are really into Gavin Harrison are going to watch the Gavin Harrison video. I just wish, I mean, and this is, okay, I'll give myself a pat on the back because this is one thing that I've, I guess, corrected or working on is looking at players that are outside my wheelhouse, outside the players that I know. Now, I already knew about Gavin Harrison, had already listened to Gavin Harrison. But I guess that's an invite just for you to tell someone, I don't know how you're going to do this. How are you going to help me? Get people watching this stuff. You know, don't just watch the drummers that you know and the songs that you already know. Get out there. Try some different stuff. I can see in the numbers that people are missing stuff like this. I mean, the one that really makes me want to cry is the Sput video. I actually ended up, I think, uploading that one twice because it was so mind-blowing and people weren't watching it. And I don't know whether that's because Sput's got a relatively low online presence, people don't know the name, or, you know, drummers do. People in the industry certainly know who Sput is. But, you know, that was one of those ones where I was like, damn, how are people not losing their minds over this video? And that's a little bit how I feel like Gavin. Gavin, his name's a bit more, I guess, out there amongst the drum fans, but yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Just spread the word, guys. This is absolutely freakish, world-class drumming. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. It really helps me out, helps me to improve things around here. Original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Please do go along, support the artist. If you have got a reaction request that you want to guarantee gets on this channel, you need to hit that PayPal link. It's in the description again. I also have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month. You get access to the blocked videos. And remember, very important, go pick up my 30-day free trial over at DRUMEO. Gavin Harrison's over there. Go do a Gavin Harrison course and see what he's all about. Go and check and see if DRUMEO is going to be a good fit for you and your musical education. Guys, until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao.